What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my bedroom, or my wildlife. In this room, I have a couple of animals that I need to feed today. And as you can see, right here's my little Thanos. You guys have been missing him a whole bunch. Come here, Thanos. Come here. Look, he's super hungry. Come here, Thanos. You hungry? Look, he's ready to go. You ready? You want something to eat? Oh, you see him rocket back. They've got such bite force, they just shoot back when they hit the glass. But I got a nice meal for you. I won't let you hit the glass again. Look at him, he's so excited to eat. And then if you look over here, my pygmy rattlesnake, beautiful, as you can see, just shed. That means the animal is growing. Their skin, their scales, they're made of keratin, the same material as your fingernails and your hair. So as they grow, they shed their skin. That means that they're healthy, they're happy, and they're eating a whole bunch. Look at those colors. This rattlesnake shed not too long ago. You can see the beautiful oranges on the spine, almost like a bluish hue. And there is a tiny little rattle on the tip of that tail. What's interesting about pygmy rattlesnakes is they're not even a true rattlesnake. They're not part of the Crotallidae family. They're actually part of the Citrularis family. I'm probably butchering the scientific name. I'm not amazing with my scientific names. There's too many to remember them all. But they're actually not a true Crotallis member. So there's only 3 members of their family: Western pygmies, Dusky pygmies, and the Carolina Reds. Well, they come in other colors too, but they're most famous for the red one. Beautiful looking snake. Protected species, you can't take them out of the wild. But we can definitely, in the future, go check them out in Carolina, go film that. So what I want to do first is take that shed skin out. And I also have to take off the top no matter what, because I gotta feed these guys. He's looking for a good meal. There we go, put the light right back there so you guys can still see. I'm gonna come from right here. Here we go. Get that skin right out of there. And a full shed too, not breaking off in any way, shape, or form. Perfect. Let me see if I can, look at that. See that right there? Can you zoom in on that? That right there is actually the eye cap. Almost like a scale that protects the eye, and it comes off as the animal grows too. So they actually have skin on the eye that comes off with the shed as well. If you saw my king cobra release video, you saw that I was removing the eye caps off the king cobras because they had problems with humidity and they couldn't shed properly. So definitely check that out. It's very interesting, the world of reptiles and how they grow. Now what I'm going to do first is feed the pygmy. I'm going to offer this little piggy some food. This is a dusky pygmy from Florida. Let's see, I'm going to put this right in front. Guys, look, I'm going to feed the rattlesnake first, but as you can see, he's going ballistic. He's super hungry. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so ready to eat. I don't want to tease him too much, so let's feed the rattlesnake. There we go. What a little pinky. What a little pinky, Mr. Rattlesnake. Oh! Oh! Ooh, that was a good bite. I'm gonna leave it right there on his little house. There we go. Perfecto. And he's actually gonna go and investigate to eat it in a couple moments. Ooh, look, he's tasting his mouth. He's like, ooh, that mouse juice is so tasty. But this animal's been in captivity for so long that it might actually just go right in for the eating right in front of us, which is awesome. Such a good looking pygmy rattlesnake. I actually got this animal when it was probably half the size, and it's been doing fantastic. Such a beautiful pygmy. I really love this one. I'm so happy it's doing so well. We're going right in for the meal. Or not, just wondering what's going on. This little plastic house that he's on right now is new to the enclosure, so he's investigating. Oh, here we go. No? You're just gonna tease my snapping turtle? Look, the snapping turtle's on the other side. And he's just like, can I have it? If the rattlesnake's not gonna take it, please. So he's so excited.
Oh, I see him through the tank.
He's so excited. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. Come on, stop sniffing it. And have yourself a meal. He's like, but this plastic is so cool too. Wow, it's got like sides to it. It's got like walls. It's got its own little door. I've always wanted my little house. Now, do you want it? Booty? You're gonna eat the booty first? Oh, here we go. Oh, Thanos is like in the other tank. Like, come on, dude. You're gonna make me watch this rattlesnake eat, but you're not gonna feed me? Don't worry, you're gonna have the food all to yourself in 1 second. We've got quite the meal for you. Look at that. Eating butt first. You can tell it's one of my snakes. Such a beautiful pygmy rattlesnake. I really love the oranges that follow along the spine. They got such nice spots too. You know, their venom isn't deadly to someone who's not allergic, but I'll tell you what, it'll still eat away your flesh. It's necrotic, it's nasty. And even if you are not really allergic to venom, you could have serious effects to the anti-venom itself. A lot of people are allergic to anti-venom. Therefore, when they get bit by a venomous snake, they might think they're in the clear when they get to the hospital to get that anti-venom, but then, you know, they're treated with the anti-venom and they start having an allergic reaction to that. So everyone's body reacts differently. Now, another interesting thing about this snake, it's also called a ground rattler, because the only way to really hear its rattle is to get so close to the ground you're putting your ear basically on top of it. You don't want to do that, that's pretty dumb. And if you look, its rattle's going off 1,000,000 miles an hour. Look at that. Right there, it's been buzzing like crazy. You can barely hear it, or you just can't hear it at all. It's just so tiny. And it's fully developed. There's probably about 5 little beads on that rattle. It's a good, nicely developed rattle. Look at that. Already finishing up. Such a good rattlesnake. And yes, this is the smallest species of rattlesnake on the planet. The largest being the eastern diamondback, the smallest is the pygmy rattlesnake. Which is pretty cool, because in South Florida and going up to places like Carolina, you can find those animals in the same terrain, in the same exact habitat. It's amazing. Look at that. Swallowing down that spicy meatball. Ugh. Look at that. Alright guys, now I'm going to be feeding Thanos. I'm trying to figure out, maybe I should give 2 pinkies to the Rattler and 1 pinky to Thanos, but honestly Thanos is getting bigger. And let me see if we can get him to come to the side for some food so I can show you guys something. Thanos, look, food, Thanos. Look, he's gonna rush over. Thanos, come here. Thanos, Thanos. You're the reason Iron Man's dead. Come here, right here, come here. See how his shell looks all funky? He is not an unhealthy turtle. He's actually shedding. Turtles shed similar to snakes. The little scales and scutes on their shell will actually pop off as they grow, and their skin will flake off in the water. Some people who have baby turtles and they're raising them up, they're like, what's wrong with my turtle? It's got a bunch of nasty ooze coming off it. Is it turning into a ninja turtle? No, they're going through shed basically, but in the water. So this animal is growing. It's a little baby. He's gonna get big, and he could be 35 to 40 pounds one day. Let me see if he's ready to eat. Come on, Thanos. Come on, Thanos. Come here. Look, it's actually in the water this time. I'm not messing with you. Look. Here he comes. Oh! Bam! Right for the head. Look, he's like, let me scoot back a little bit. Let me scoot back. I'm gonna hold on to it. Let him tear at it for a moment. Look at him. He's just like, I'm gonna rip it open. He'll use those claws to tear that apart. Alright, I'm gonna... No, don't go away. We wanna watch you eat. He makes such quick work of that pinky like it's nothing. Look, he uses his claws to rip the organs open, rip it apart so it's easier to swallow, but honestly he's getting to a size where he's going to be able to engulf them with one gulp like he just did now. He didn't even tear it apart. He's at the stage where he can just swallow it whole now. Whereas he used to just tear them apart before he ate them. Oh my god, what a beast of a snapping turtle. His head is huge. Man, you've got to love snapping turtles. Now, let me remind you guys, this is a common snapping turtle and not an alligator snapping turtle. I've done videos in the past explaining the differences. Big thing to know here in the state of Florida where I live, you cannot own an alligator snapping turtle without a special permit issued by Florida Fish and Wildlife, because they are protected species and they're really only found up near the panhandle of Florida, so they're considered a protected species, at least here in the state of Florida. So I have my common snapping turtle, because they're just so common, you can find them anywhere. Come on, look, turn around. No, you're still swallowing? He's like, ugh, gotta work down that little burrito. Thanos, look at me, Thanos. Thanos. No, you want more? He's looking around for more food. I think I actually might give the pinky to him. What do you guys think? What was that?
Can't do it on the tripod.
You can't do that shake on the tripod. Okay, we're gonna give him one more pinky, because honestly, this pygmy rattlesnake, I think the last time I fed it, I gave it 2 pinkies, and then the time before that, Will fed it 2 pinkies. Let me offer Mr. Thanos 1 more pinky. Okay. Thanos! Thanos, look! Thanos, look! I have infinity stones! Thanos! I have the soul stone! Thanos! I have the soul stone! Thanos! Oh, you want the infinity gauntlet? You can't have it. Oh, my booty! He went right through his spine on that one. What's really interesting is they have barely any shell on the bottom. Look at that. They have just a little bit of protection to protect the little bellies. Where are you going, Thanos? It's infinity. You're just gonna keep going. Nothing's happening. You're not going anywhere. Look, now it's the other way around. The rattlesnake wants the pinky from him.
Bro, the snake is right up on the pinky where he is.
He wants it so bad. He's so keen right now to get some more food. Well, at least now he's closer to the front of the tank. You guys can see how beautiful this pygmy is with its colors. Look at that. Look, he wants food. He's like, if that snapping turtle doesn't finish it, I'm gonna jump in there. What a little beast. I love him. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Two very cool animals. And this room's about to get a lot cooler because on this wall over here, that wall, ignore the dirty laundry below you. Don't look at it. Hey, don't look at it! This wall right here is actually where the big tank is gonna go for the new crocodilian coming in. So the first crocodile under my Class 1 permit for Florida, it's gonna be here in my room under my watchful eye as I sleep. I'm gonna read it bedtime stories and, you know, just every night when I get my new crocodile, I'm gonna be here. Your cousin, Crocodilus parosus, also has salt glands. Oh, I just gave away a hint what I'm getting. There's only 2 species of crocodilian on the planet that have salt glands. I'm getting one of them, so you figure it out. This is where the big tank's going. He's coming in like 10 days. I'm so excited. Ah! I love this book, by the way. If any of you guys want to get a good read and learn a whole lot of crazy terminology and just learn a lot, Biology and Evolution of Crocodilians. This is an awesome book from the Sydney University. There's so much interesting stuff in here. Actually, let me look. There's one picture I really want to show you. Give me 1 second. I swear you guys are going to be so happy when I find this.
Are you going to show what I think you're going to show?
If I can find... Yes! Yes! Have you ever seen crocodile gonads? There you go. There you go. Look, testes, mature, Crocodilus parosus. If you ever want to know what crocodile testicles look like, that's it. Evolution Biology of Crocodilians. Great book. Alright, I'm going to close this up. There we go. The venomous reptiles secured. We're good to go. Everyone's safe. Nobody got bit. Cheers. Alright, I think we're pretty good to go. So, I will see you beautiful people in the next Chandler's Wild Life. Please check out other videos and stay tuned for the future. Lots of good stuff to come. I can't wait to get my new crocodile. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.